Okay, so let's show you where you can find Copilot chat in your Atkins Realis machine. The first place is if you open your Microsoft Edge browser, it's going to be here because it's already part of the browser itself. You see the logo here, just click on it and then you can start chatting with it. That's one way. The other way, which is my favorite, if you just go to your search in your Windows and just type Copilot, and it's going to be a standalone app. I like it as a standalone app, which I usually just click here on pin so I don't lose it. It's already here. Whenever I need anything, I just come here and start asking it questions. You see, close it, it will also come back. There's also a third place you can find it in your Microsoft Teams. As you know, these are standalone apps here. You can also add it here if you want. So let's click on the three dots here to view more apps, search for it. If you don't find it here, search for it. If it's here, just click on it, and then ta-da, you got access to it. And you can also pin it, and then move it up and down, and save it wherever you want to save it at, and it's gonna stay here. I usually don't use this because I noticed that the chats, it take them a long time to sync with Teams as a standalone app here within Teams. So what happens is I usually don't use it in Teams. So I'm just gonna uninstall it, and I don't like it here. But if you want, that's one place. So let's go to my favorite place, which is a standalone app, right? So here, so let's go to the basics, right? For example, you just want to ask a question, right? So let's see, what is G dot, right? Which is what is GDOT, which is Georgia Department of Transportation. Luckily, it already figured out what it is because it could be anything, right? But it found out what it is. And it will give you here intelligently like other questions you can ask if you want. If you have your own questions, you can just start typing them. So now this is a chat and it can be as long as you want it to be. If you want to start a new one, you can click here and it will start a new one for you. The same thing in the browser. If you clicked here, it will start a new chat for you. And the same thing also in the Teams. They also have this button here. You click on it, it will start a new chat for you. And the chats or the conversations are saved here. As you see here, they are saved here. And if you click on all conversation, it's going to have all of them here, which is I think you usually go to 30 days. Anything that you ever asked is here. If you want to delete them, you click on the three dots and then delete. You see, like this. For example, if you did some good research and you found a lot of important things, a lot of questions, and you want to save this, you don't want it to go, and you want to rename it, you can go again to the three dots and click on rename and rename it. Like you see, like I did here. For example, this one in the G dot, if I clicked on rename, and I will rename it. Let's call this G dot. And like I said, it will sync. So if I go back to the browser and then go click here on the three dots, and you go to Copilot Chat, see the ones that you did today, they are here. It already bring them for you here. But if we went to the Teams, which is that's why I told you I don't like it in Teams. Let's bring it back again in Teams. As you see in Teams, it still haven't even got them yet. So let's see if I click see more. You see, it still haven't synced yet, and it takes a while here for Teams ones. That's why I don't like to use the ones in Team. Yeah, and that's where you can find your Copilot chat in your Atkins Realis machine. Okay, so let's do that again. Let's actually open Copilot and let's try to make it in the CAD realm now. So let's ask a question. Can you show me how to make plan sheets for FDUT? Let's see, in ORD, in ORD for FDUT. Okay. Perfect. Generic. All generic. Let's see what resources it got us. Perfect. It got us the first one, which is the main one from FDUT, how actually to create plan. in plan development. Okay, so let's see if we're gonna ask, can you show me videos? Can you show me videos? I'll send that. Still thinking. Oh, what happened? It glitch on me. Yep, it did glitch. Let's ask again. Can you show me videos? Yep, that was a glitch. Okay, so let's see what videos he brought us. So FDUT Connect. So let's click on this one. Of course, we have a commercial, and it's perfect. It took us to the official channel of FDUT. They also have the official development workflow, which is good. So now, let's ask something else. Can you show me how to create plan sheets for NORD NORD 4. Let's do G dot. Perfect. So now this is for the G dot. So let's see if we clicked on the first one. Let's see where it's going to take us. Okay, it took us straight up to the official website of G dot and their standards and how to design their stuff. Good. Okay, let's say, can you show me videos? Can you show me videos? Creating a plan sheet in ORD. So let's see what this video is. So it looks like it is a video for creating plan sheets. Yeah, because I see name boundary and all that, but it's maybe not specifically for G dot, because actually this one, as you see, it came from Illinois Department of Transportation. But usually all of them are the same. If there are some difference, they probably their workspace. And also, as you can see here, it's also brought us an FDUT one, which is we didn't ask for, but let's see here. What about this video? It actually brought a video. It brought a video from my YouTube channel too. And you're gonna ask how? Because my question here was more generic. Can you just show me videos on how to create plan sheets in ORD? So we went, and again, it searched everything, and because if you opened my transcript, the capture, closed captioning, it's just gonna read that and bring you the videos that have that. So that's why I brought one personal from one of my YouTube channel, and then I brought one from Florida, and I brought one from Illinois. So I guess to be more specific, you just have to add more specific questions. Let's ask, can you show me how to create plan sheets in ORD from Bentley? So let's just make it just from Bentley. Got nothing to do with any DOTs. Okay. Of course, it glitches again. Let me ask the same question again. Paste it here. Okay, perfect. So when I said from Bentley, they have a lot of resources here. Let's see about the videos. Where are the videos from? Yep, this is from one of the official channels of Bentley, so that's good. And it's going to go through, of course, name boundary, how to create plans, and what about the other videos. This is for plan and profile, and this is how to create a multiple plan views. And also here in the bottom, it gives us some other resources. Let's click on them. Okay, it looks like it's coming also from Bentley, showing you how to create plans and profiles. Okay, yeah, well, that's how you do it, guys. And if you want to start a new chat, for example, I'm going to start a new chat here. Now you can have your own question. You want to go back to the old chats, you can come back to them here. So I went back here, wait on it. Everything that you asked for is still here saved. It's not going nowhere. If you want to delete it, you 3 dots and then either rename it and call this my ORD start or whatever. So you can save them. Because like I showed in the first video, whenever you're going to open Copilot in a browser or anywhere, you're still going to see your chats saved here if you want to go back to them. And of course, you can always start a new chat. And let me show you how to delete one of these. So if you want to delete, like I said, that's the rename, delete, you can delete it like that. Okay, so this is another example of how you can use Copilot to help you with your day-to-day tasks. So let's do something about ORD, right? Let's start with this. I have a person here that asked me a question. They sent me a screenshot and they say, is there a way to make the percentage 2 digits and the distance to decimal? I told them, yes, there are a way. Change the civil information within the design file, but I asked them, what are these labeled from? So he said the dynamic cross sections in ORD. So let's talk to Copilot and see if Copilot can help us, right? So let's do that. Let's open Copilot. Let's give it the first question. So the first question is important because the first question will try to lead it to the right way. I'm just gonna write this one. Do you know what is the dynamic what is the dynamic temporary labels? And I don't want to type anything else. I just typed Open Rows Designer, ORD. Let's see what it's gonna get. This is maybe a far end open, but it's my way of doing it. You can be more precise and better than me of doing that. Please go ahead. Okay, it looked like you understand what I'm asking for. You understand there's a dynamic section, and they knew exactly what the temporary label actually within the, to measure the slope within the cross-section view. That's good. So now let's ask it how to change the decimal points of the number, right? So let's do that. How to change the decimal points of the numbers. Okay, so let's see what it gives us here first. Open the file design and go to DGN and then go to setting, file setting, and then go to civil formatting. Yep, that's the one, that's the place. And then navigate to the civil category and then you can adjust the precision. And it also gives us some resources here, so let's click on them. Let's click on maybe on this one first. There we go. It took us straight up to the source, to exactly where you can change the civil formatting of that specific file. Let's see what others. Yeah, it's just the same one. Okay. Well, this is the contour. I didn't ask for that, but anyway, give us more information. That's okay. Let's see. Can you show me a video to how to edit dimensions in ORD? Oh, okay. Here is a video tutorial on how to edit dimensions in Open. Oh, okay. So let's click on it. Let's see what video is giving us. of course, we have a commercial. Let's wait on it. But that's good. It actually brought us a video, and as you can see here, the video is not even from Florida. It's actually from, I think it is Missouri DOT. But by the way, Missouri DOT, their channel, they have a lot of good videos. But as you see right now, it actually brought us stuff that got to do with dimensions with an ORD, and actually how to edit them. I've seen this video before. So it go more in depth on how to actually edit the dimensions. And like I said before, like if somebody want to know exactly how actually the AI know how to find this video, is because of the closed caption. Because the closed caption, that's how it goes search the internet and find the script and find the information that I asked for from here. That's how it guided me to this video. Yeah. Okay, so let's do more examples. I have this file. I'm going to open it. This file, as you can see, it's scope of service of already an old project. Let's see if I add it here. One of the uses that I think you can do is you can ask it, can you summarize that for me? Can you summarize the document for me? Here you go. It gave me a whole summary of what's going on within the whole scope, and put it in a Word document. Here we go. Let's try to open it. Here we go, and he made a summary for me. But actually not is that, it's like actually a fancy summary. See? With sections too. Here we go. So that's one of the uses that you can actually use, and please, just the sky is the limit. Whatever you think you might need, just use it. It's here to help. The last thing I would like to show is this. I went to an FDUT site here for the jobs, the ads for the jobs. So I'm gonna pick this one here. So let's open it. Just an obscure idea I came up with. So let's try it, see if it's gonna work or not. So let's get the scope of surface. Let's save it. Okay. I got it here, so let's bring it. Okay. And you give me all the details here. That's good. And before I start to ask what I'm asking, you can actually go and start asking questions in depth. For example, can you explain the drainage analysis? Let's see. As you can see what it did here, this is more of searching stuff from the internet and also searching stuff from the scope itself. It's more of like the general way of doing drainage analyzation. So now, let's see, can you write me a proposal for this job to FDUT or something like that. Okay, certainly is a proposal for the consultant engineering for this project. Okay, let's do that. So I wrote the proposal here, as you can see, with everything that it can be done. But since I don't have an example, but if you have an example of a proposal, you can add it here and you can ask it, can you rewrite the proposal but follow in this format? Or can you rewrite this proposal but make, this is the EUR for drainage, this is the EUR for roadway, this is the EUR for this. You can still customize it. Since I don't have that, I'm not going to do it, but like I said, the sky's the limit. Try it. So let's actually do, can you add a budget estimate? Let's see what it's going to get us. Again, it wrote it again for you, but he add in the bottom a budget estimate. Here we go. So here, broke them by sections, and this is how the budget estimate that they say is going to be for this project. It's a 1,200,000. Okay, let's ask an obscure question here. You see this? What qualifications should I include from my team? Let's do that. Let's see from where it's intelligent what is exactly it's going to think. Of course, you're going to need a project manager, and then a lead roadway engineering, a lead drainage, an engineer for lighting, traffic, and then a QA/QC. Perfect. And structure too. And it also give you the qualification of these people. And of course, not forgetting about it, is the PE for all of them. And yeah. Let's see here. Can you expand more on the budget? Okay. So now give me more details actually for the budget. Let's see what it did here for roadway. So roadway, typical section pavement design, 100,000. Oh. And it broke them by section. Let's see, what factor could increase the budget? And can you give me a staff hour estimate? First of all, let's see what's the factors that he give us here. So several factors. Yeah. So these information here are more general information. And you see, you went to different websites and find places where people are talking about how to increase the budget. And it just give us idea here. And also, see here, every place that he got the thing from, you will click on it, it will show you where he got it from. So let's see, can you give me a staff hour estimate for this project? See, it's searching the internet, because this is a little bit of tricky, and it's searching more for an average. Here we go. So staff hour estimates for roadway, 3,000 hours, and then the drainage, 2,000 hours. And the total estimate is 12,000. So, yeah. Like I said, please feel free, use it. You can add documents to it. You can ask it just questions. And Copilot is here to help. Okay, let's ask more questions. Let's ask some stuff about project-wise, right? So let's see. Can you show me how to use project-wise Wise. Simple question. Can you show me how to use Project Wise? Of course, it went from the scratch. That's good. Okay. Can you show me how to create versions of my files in Project Wise? Okay. Perfect. It's explaining the steps here. And also is actually giving us more tips, which is the versioning. You need to have labels and comments. Perfect. And all this information are coming from the original source, which is the Bentley system documentation. Because if you clicked on the resource here, yep, it's bringing us stuff from Bentley. Okay. Let's switch now. Let's ask something about ORD, right? So I am new to ORD. Can you show me how to create an alignment in ORD? Okay. Perfect. We have all the steps here. And also it got us video tutorials. So let's see the videos that we got here. First one. Perfect. It's straight up from Bentley. Basically walking you through how to create an alignment. What's the other one? Okay, another video from a different person in a different place. Perfect. Let's see. Can you show me how to apply, or let's first ask this, how to apply super elevation to my alignment? Of course, my English is not good, but that's okay. It got it. Okay, so it's telling us to create the sections first, and then after that define the lanes, and then calculate them. Okay, and then after that assign it to the corridor. Okay, and of course it's giving us a video tutorial and also a link to Bentley's website. Of course, this link is an old one, but we can ask more, right? So let's see what the document is. Yep, it took us straight up to what is super elevation. Okay, let's see. Can you show me videos on how to do that? Okay, multiple videos. Let's see this one. Of course, somebody's explaining it here from the beginning to the end and actually how to apply it. Good. And also using and defining super elevation. Let's see the other video. Here's another video, but this one is from Bentley. Okay. Yeah. That's the magic of Copilot. Let's ask maybe something hard to find. Oh yeah, because somebody reached out to me and they were asking me, what is the website that have the county maps from FDUT? So let's see. Can you find the website from FDUT that have county Maps. Oh, perfect. Let's click on it. And it took me straight up to it. So just ask. All you have to do is just ask. And it will help. Okay, so let's do some more complex analyzation. I'm gonna bring this PDF here and drop it here. Let it upload. So this PDF is 163 pages of a full set of plans for US 41, segment 5. The lead roadway UR was Alex, and basically this document have everything from roadway to drainage, TTCP, and so on. So let's send it to it, and now it's gonna go through it and read it. And FYI, the machine itself, or the AI of Copilot, as long as the PDF have readable English or letters to actually the machine can read, it can be read. As you see, these I can select them. These are letters, are English letters and can be read. So that's how the information will be gathered. So that's making me think, what about the old PDFs, the ones who are scanned? So I haven't tried that. So I don't know if those will work or not. So that could be an opportunity. Try it and see how good the AI from getting information from basically a picture, which I think it can, because I tried it before with pictures, but I don't know how good it's going to be when it comes to a huge set of plans. Okay, so as you can see right now, that's good. It really gave us a big project overview and what's going on in the key sheet. Okay, so let's just start asking questions. So let's see, how many ponds in the project? It's taking a little bit of time because it's 165 pages, but here we go. The project include 1 pond. Perfect, and that's the pond there. It's good, and even give us the station. Okay, so let's ask more about super elevation. So, is there are super elevation in this project? Of course, super elevation was wrong. Here we go. Okay, so yes, the project includes sections with super elevation, which is good. Okay, and it tells you actually exactly where it's indicated. Okay, so let's actually ask, can you tell me at what stations the super elevation sections starts and ends? Okay, perfect. So the first super elevation section, it starts from this station and here and here and end here. Perfect. So yeah, I guess yet feel free to ask it wherever you want, because again, this is more than just doing Control F. There's actually more in-depth Control F. So let's do another example for how we can use the Copilot. This is a screenshot from a message I got from a dear friend, and as you can see, I blocked their information for their privacy. So they were asking me about Excel and if I am proficient in it or not. Of course, I told them I can help. I know I'm good at it. I'm maybe not a wizard in it, but I can help. So they explained to me what they're trying to do. They're trying to build a spreadsheet, but they need to have one of the tabs read from another tab. I think that's easy to do. Okay, but they were doing it in a few weeks because this is part of the other conversation. And they are also wondering if they can do this using a Power BI. They've never used it before. Well, I've never used it before. So I replied to them. I told them I have an idea that might help you. I will get back to you after the meeting. And then I got back to them and I showed them how to go ask Copilot, and it can help. So yeah, let's do that. And I'm going to copy the same questions that they put for me here. So I'm going to copy it from the other screen. Here we go. We have a new chat, so let's paste this here. And let's see, let's add, can you help, right? You don't need to do that. You can just talk to it normally, just, okay. So let's see. Yep, you can read a tab from another tab. So in a spreadsheet, so you can do that. Okay, and it give us an example here how to do it. Okay, perfect. And of course, I can ask more questions if I need, if this wasn't satisfaction to me. So let's ask also the other one, the one about the Power BI, right? So let's put it here. And let's see. So yes, you can definitely use Power BI to read data from another tab or even another report. Okay, good. And again, they have also list here what to do. And they included resources too. So you can actually go to, let's just check one of these resources. Of course, it's from the internet, but it looks like it's helpful, right? Well, what about if I'm a visual learner, right? So let me ask this. Can you show me a video doing it, right? Okay, sure thing. Okay, they got a tutorial for me. So yeah, let's open the tutorial, right? Of course, we get a commercial. Okay. It looks like it is a tutorial, right? And the person is basically going step in step in what to do. And that's how you can use Copilot to help.